back to episode 12 of the 100 Line Last Defense Academy blind playthrough. Last time, Hiroko became the leader of the group now the series gone. And she started putting up desperate measures in order to get the other guys to begin fighting, more or less. She started starving them, then when that didn't work, she threatened to kick them out. And then they still didn't want to fight. Right now we're trying to get Tsubasa to fight by getting her hand back. Other than that, 2 new rooms opened up. 2 new facilities opened up. Last time the audio stopped working near the end of it all. I just had to exit out of OBS and restart it for it to start working again. I wonder if it's because I went too long or something like that. Right now I'm trying to figure out a way to get Tsubasa the fashionable handbag. Apparently we need to talk to Darumi.
Huh?
Darumi, do you have a fashionable pouch? If you do, can I have it?
Huh.
I don't use one. I'll just dump all my makeup in my bag. I even throw my mirror in there raw dog. I even throw my mirror in there raw dog. So I always end up cutting my fingers on the cracked surface. Right. You should be careful. I always imagined that all girls carried around pouches and accessory bags, but I guess it's not the case. That's not the case. I mean, I might not have one, but I've had some ideas where you might find a pouch.
Huh?
Really? Back around when we found Ito. I found what looked like a dilapidated cosmetics shop. I memorized where it was, so I could go maybe pick up something from there later. I just noticed that she's drooling. She's drooling. Or is that makeup? No, it's drool. It's like, Can you tell me where it is? I got the general coordinates of the cosmetic shop from Darumi. If I can't find a pouch somewhere inside the school, I'll go check the place out later. I guess we can talk to Shizahara. She's a girl. She might know where the pouch is. No, the twins are outside. Everyone else is out. That's curious. Let's talk to Takamaru first. How's it going, Takumi? Are you getting anywhere with them? Still working on it. I talked to Tsubasa, but it's a little complicated. I have a feeling that she will choose to fight with us. Yeah, bike lovers ain't no cowards.
Huh?
Bike lovers? Does Tsubasa like bikes? I mean, all vehicles, really. She's a huge mech geek. Now someone's in my house. She really knows her shit. Never met a girl who knew more about bikes than me. That much, huh? Apparently her grandpa runs a workshop. She hung out there every day, where she learned how to be a mechanic. You know, I think I recall her saying something about that before.
I wonder if the workshop's still standing after all that.
Workshop.
Oh, it's just a little garage I run with my grandpa. We mostly just tune up cars, but we do other stuff too. I've always liked tinkering with machines, so I've been watching my grandpa work ever since I was little.
Her grandpa's workshop, huh? I should file that information away. It might help me convince her.
Ah.
By the way, Takamura, you know where I can find a Fashionable Pouch? A what? Yeah, I knew it was a long shot. I can't train for battle here. I can train for battle here. It might be a good way to prepare for defensive battles. I was about to say, can I do training for free? If I could, I would. If I could, I would, and I'll probably stop playing here and just do training for a bit to load up, to get some free blood stuff. Blood metal stuff. Iato. Look, Takumi. I found a plastic bag. Nice one, Iato. One item down. Let's keep this up. Where should I look next? Any ideas? You seem pretty upbeat. I don't know. I'm just having fun. It feels like a treasure hunt. I spent a lot of time in the hospital, so I never got to hang out with friends like this. I mean, we're not exactly playing around here, but whatever. He did find one of the items after all. Hanging out with friends. Making a sick bag. Equals hanging out with friends. I just noticed I've lost the ability to figure out my way around the school by doing the map this way. A fashionable pouch? I don't have anything like that. I never even used one before. Not even once? We don't even carry around bags or wallets. We would only be targeted by robbers if we did. We take all our valuables to our bodies, so they're secure. That's just being street smart. Yeah, we literally keep things on our person. Reminds me, the nights we spent sleeping on the streets, me snuggled up against my sister dearest. We were pressed up very close. What kind of horrible struggles did these two go through? You can have this piece of string. I remember you could tie your valuables to your thigh. Thanks, I'll do that. Well, I didn't find a pouch. I managed to get some string. That's progress, at least. And that's the end of this whole situation. Now we have to go outside to go get that fashionable bag. Well, we got string in a plastic bag, but we came up short on the fashionable pouch.
Huh?
Yeah, but I got a lead on where we might find one. Be able to find one. According to what Tari told me, there's a cosmetic shop where we found Iato outside the school. We'll go check it out tomorrow. But we only have 5 days left. Maybe she's a horror might. She's a horror might increase the time for the other guys, seeing that Tsubasa came around. Maybe she might see me. She might have bad words. Maybe she might see that we're able to bring them around and increase the deadline for certain people. Ready to go hunt for the fashionable pouch, Takumi? Yep, let's go. Nothing for me to do in the schoolyard. Oh, I thought you meant going. Yeah, I'm just saying them again. Guess we have to hit the fire extinguishers. I wonder if it's just me and Iato. I know she's horror probably not coming. Look at me. Calling her Shizuhara now that she's the leader. It's just like, you can't say her first name anymore, Kuroko. It's like, that seems wrong. Shizuhara. Her name is now from now on Shizuhara. Shizuhara Senpai. Shizuhara Senpai. No, Shizuhara Sama. Treasure chest spaces will now appear during explorations. Landing on one will grant you a key item needed to unlock a gift. By attaining key items from treasure chests, you'll be able to make new gifts for the gift-o-matic. Many characters prefer items can be made from key items, so try and land on treasure chest spaces whenever you can. Okay, let's head for the cosmetics shop. It's somewhere around the spot where we found you. Then that should be in that direction. You see a sign in the middle of your path. It has an arrow drawn on it. Literacy 15 or more. Literacy. What's literacy? I know there's linguistics. But does linguistics even go up that high? Literacy 15 or more. Maybe it's like inside the... Maybe it's written inside of the other language or something like that. Snort. Just keep going. You mindlessly made your way forward into the... You mindlessly made your way forward until the path became desolate. You were able to pick up crafting materials along the way, but it was a tough journey. Got tattered scrap. Tattered cloth scrap. Ito Otsuki took -5. -3 HP.
I'll take this with me.
-5. I hope there's not too many enemies. Ito does. Oh, there's a lot of enemies.
I've got this. Yeah! Good to go. Take this! All right. I've got this. That's it. My turn. Got it! I guess it's my turn. Allow me to trim down their numbers. We better get moving. You're in the way.
Take on the big guy.
Got it. Nice.
Oh, I forgot. Ito has random stuff happen during his turn.
Good to go.
In turn. Do we keep the AP? Yeah, we keep the AP. Good. Okay, we can end this quickly.
I'm ready whenever. guess it's my turn. Here we go. Say when. Yeah! I've got this. Take this.
Iato's looking
I'll
bad.
take this with me. This looks quite rare.
Torn dress. 6. You find a river with a broken bridge. It's a long way, but you might be able to jump to the other side. Pluck up your courage and jump. Swim across instead. It says it's a long way. We don't have Takamaru here. Just swim across. You decide to swim across the river. You nearly drowned on the way, but you're able to find a shining red stone in the riverbed. On the riverbed.
Yes.
Red crystal fragment. You've got a fashionable pouch. Look, Takumi, we got a fashionable pouch. Now we have the materials we need. Let's get back to the rec room and make the gift for Tsubasa. Yeah, we should have dillied out a little bit more. Get some more materials. It contains an odor and liquid-proof bark bag. I'm just reading the Fashionable Sick Pouch again. It looks like a fashionable pouch at first glance, but it contains an odor and a liquid-proof bark bag. It can be fully washed for max cleanliness.
Aha!
Yes, we made the Fashionable Sick Pouch. We did it, Takumi. I'm sure Tsubasa will feel relieved when we give this to her. Yeah, you'll eliminate her issues with fighting with us. Of course, just because we eliminated her reason not to fight doesn't necessarily mean she'll join us. If it comes to it, you're going to have to remind Tsubasa of her reason for fighting. Yeah, what's that? The important people we left behind at the Tokyo Residential Complex. The things people we need to protect. The things people need to protect. Okay, I said that right. I'm sure if you remind her of that, she'll get on board. The important people we left back in Tokyo Residential Complex. So someone like what Katara is to me. On top of eliminating her reason for not fighting, we need to remind her that she has a reason to fight too. Seems pretty challenging. I guess there's no point being negative. I'll go swing by her place then. Takumi, why did you come back? Look, I'm sorry, but I can't... But could you give me... Okay. Look, I'm sorry, but could you give up trying to get me to fight? You saw it yourself. I puked all over the place. Having a pukey girl like me on the battlefield is going to cause everyone trouble. Wait, you're giving this to me? Wow, it's such a cute bag. Oh, pouch. Pouch. See? Word substitution. It's such a cute pouch. But why are you giving this to me? Were you trying to bribe me again? You don't need to be so alarmed. I just wanted to talk to you for a bit. Could you tell me again why you're so adamant about not fighting? Oh, persuasion missions. Say the right things to Tsubasa as she shares her worries and convince her to fight. You can choose what to say by pressing L twice in L twice in the corresponding direction. The number of options may increase as the conversation progresses. The left stick. If you choose the right responses, the persuasion gauge will increase. Bring the gauge to 100% and to successfully persuade her. Even if you fail, you're able to try again from your last failure point. So don't worry and just do your best to persuade Tsubasa. Failure point? Last failure point. Because I have persuasion missions except for class trials in this game. I already told you why I can't fight.
It's because it comes out when I get nervous. I start puking like a fountain in a fancy park. I know I'm going to puke if I ever fight against those invaders. And it's...
No, I should have waited.
You don't need to worry about a little puke, Tsubasa.
Of course I worry! I can't help it if I get puke all over myself, but it'll still cause trouble for everyone else. The thought of getting my puke on someone else's clothes, it makes me sick to my stomach. It's not like you want to fight all covered in puke. No, there's no way I can fight. I'm just gonna do everyone a favor and leave the school without a fuss.
Just use that sick bag.
Huh?
What? This is a sick pack? It's a Fashionable Sick Pouch. I know it just looks like a regular accessory pouch. I've never seen a sick bag that looks so cute. That looked this cute. I wouldn't even be embarrassed to carry this around in public. If you're gonna spew into this. That way, you won't cause trouble for anyone else. You can puke whenever you need to.
You don't need to be afraid anymore.
30%. So, how about Tsubasa? Will you fight alongside us now? No. We got 30%. We still have a lot to go. Tsubasa? I'm sorry, Takumi. I know you went through all the trouble and everything, but I really don't think I can fight. Why not? Your puking issue should be solved now. I can't just puke in front of everyone like it's nothing. I'm sure everyone will make fun of me. Of course, what Tsubasa can handle isn't puking itself, but that everyone would see her do it. I know that now's not the time to be embarrassed, and there's no part of me that wants to get out of there and fight with you.
But I can't handle getting teased for my puking anymore.
Her voice is trembling. She must have suffered a lot because of her nervous stomach. I'm here if you want to talk about it. You must have been through a lot because of your ailment. I don't like telling you, but it's kind of a bummer. I need to eliminate Tsubasa's hang-ups with her vomiting and get her to join the fight. I've got to try this again.
You want to know my nickname in grade school? It was Pukette. All the bullies in my class made fun of me for my puking. Do you know how much of an impact puking can have on your life? I lost friends every time I puked in public. Like how someone who I thought was a friend would one day start calling me Pukette. Or how the boys would loudly exclaim how the class smelled like puke. It was hard each time I lost a friend, and it made me sad. I'd cry in secret and puke some more. That's why I decided before I went to middle school to avoid any situation that made me nervous. To live an easy life free of any puke. That's why I can't fight. Because if I fought, I would definitely puke. I think that if I puked in front of everyone here, the same thing would happen again. They would be repulsed and give me a mean nickname. I'd rather die somewhere on the streets than be ostracized and called Pukette again.
I'm just gonna let our dialect go.
I trust you, but I don't know about the others. A few of them could be mean. What if they gave me another cruel nickname? If someone ever called me Pukette, I'd probably puke and cry on the spot. No! I'm too scared. I can't do it. I don't want to get ostracized for puking anymore.
No. I don't want to puke with her.
They're all good people. There's nothing to be scared of.
I don't want to puke with her. How can you say that? You've only known them for 2 weeks. Stop making things up. This is a serious issue for me. I guess it was too much to ask for the trust we've basically just made each other. Tsubasa is terrified of being teased and ostracized by others. If I don't eliminate that worry for her, she'll never be able to fight with us. I have to get her to understand that I'll never abandon her. Retry persuasion.
You want to know my nickname in grade school? It was Pukette. All the bullies in my class made fun of me for me. Do you know how much of an impact, like, how someone, or how the boy, it was hard each time. That's why I decided before I...
Okay.
We wouldn't make fun of you.
I trust you, but I don't know about the others. A few of them could be mean. What if they gave me another cruel... If someone ever called me Pukette, I'd No! I'm too scared. I can't do it. I don't...
I can't believe that's the answer, though.
I'll puke with you.
What are you talking about? If you puke on your own, if you puked on your own, you stand out. So I'll puke with you. That way we both share half the attention. No way I'm letting anyone willing to fight for your loved ones get ostracized for puking.
You're gonna have to make fun of me too.
Are you kidding?
No.
Kidding
I'm
me?
being serious. I mean, I'll puke for you right here, right now, if you want me to.
Tsubasa stared at me as if she were trying to figure me out. Gave her a half as meaningful a look as I could in return. I won't let Tsubasa go through this alone. If she gets made fun of, then so will I. I continue to meet her gaze in silence. I had a feeling that if I looked away now, she'll close herself off again. 1 minute, then 2. I continue to meet her gaze without even blinking. Then suddenly, her expression relaxed as if I had gotten through to her.
I see. You're stupid, aren't you?
Puke with me? Are you crazy? How did you get like this? It wasn't the reaction I expected, but I got her a smile at least. Oh, 60%. I don't know how long it's been since I've had a real heart-to-heart with someone. I try my best to hide my feelings from others because I'm afraid of puking. I would have never imagined this. Tsubasa looks so cheerful and friendly, but underneath it all, she's actually very troubled. I'm sorry, Tsubasa. I'm sorry for asking you to fight when I didn't even know everything you were going through. you've been through. I had no idea how tough things had been for you. But as long as you're in this school, I'll never let you feel lonely. Well, wait, hold on. Are you saying you and me are some kind of charity case? I mean, are you blah 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 words. Are you saying you see me as some kind of charity case? Should I not? Should I not be? Life hasn't been that hard for me. Granted, things didn't go well in school, but I still had a place I felt like I could belong. A place where Tsubasa feels like she belongs, if memory serves. Into Grandpa's workshop. She held there every day where she learned how to be a mechanic. Do you mean your Grandpa's workshop? How'd you know that? Takamura told me. You hung out there every day, he said. Yeah, tinkering with machines in my Grandpa's workshop was always the highlight of my day. So you don't need to worry about me that much. People can get by well enough as long as they have one place they can belong. Tsubasa's face lit up at the moment she began talking about her Grandpa's workshop. It must be the most important thing in the world to her. If it's anything like Katawa is to me, then. Do you mind sharing what it's like to spend your time in your Grandpa's workshop? If her Grandpa's workshop is the thing that matters to her the most, then maybe that can be her reason to fight.
Because of the way I am, I always try to keep my emotions in check. All I can think about is not letting anything make me puke. But I can finally be myself when I'm tinkering with machines in my Grandpa's workshop. Machines are really fascinating and let me forget about the world. I'd get covered in oil every day, helping my Grandpa with his work. Of course I failed a lot too, but Grandpa would always cheer me up with his belly laughs. Fail as much as you want, Tsubasa. Star players make mistakes, but they make the big plays too. No matter how much I messed up, he'd never kick me out. Even when his granddaughter was a good-for-nothing puker, he'd always look after me. That's why I love his workshop. It's the embodiment of his kindness. As long as I have his workshop, Damn it! Talking about my grandpa's making me homesick.
Maybe don't let her go too much.
Grandpa's really nice.
With a bad idea. Okay.
Yeah.
I was just gonna let her go.
My grandpa's
Maybe
the nicest
you can't just
grandpa
do
in the
that.
world. He's a royal grease monkey who always protects his granddaughter. His workshop is his castle. My dream is to one day take over his workshop. I want to protect the place that's protected me all of my life. I just want to work on machines in my grandpa's workshop forever.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to wait. But I bet this dream will never come true. I'm about to get kicked out of the school where I'm gonna die in the street anyway. Then what about fighting alongside us and not getting kicked out? Tsubasa lowered her head and felt silent. She still needs one more push. Tell me again about your grandpa's workshop?
Because of the way I am, I always try to keep all I can think about is machines are really fascinating and let me forget about the world.
Oh.
I see.
You know.
Because of the
I want
way
to see.
am,
I thought there might be like a multiple ways to get points or something like
all I
that.
can think about is not letting anything make
But I
me
guess I gotta
puke.
wait till that
But
grandpa part.
I can finally be my machines are real. I'd get covered in oil. Of course I failed a lot too. Fail as much as you want to. Star players make no matter how much I messed up, even when his granddaughter was a
Okay.
Your grandpa's really nice.
Yeah, my he's a royal grease monkey. My dream is to one day, I want to protect the place. I just want to work on machines.
What? What am I supposed to do?
Because of the way I am, all I can think about is
Okay.
machines are real. I'd get covered in oil. Of course, I failed a lot. Fail as much as you want to. Star players make mistakes. No matter how much I mess, even when his
Your grandpa's really nice.
Yeah, he's a royal grease. My dream is I want to protect.
Oh, maybe I didn't do it fast enough.
You know, his workshop might get destroyed.
Why? Remember what Sari said? If we don't fight, we can't protect what matters most to us. Your friends, families, everything you hold dear from your lives in the Tokyo residential complex. If we lose this war, all of that will be forfeit. But wasn't he just lying? As sure as Siri might have been, I don't think everything he told us was a lie. The Tokyo residential complex was attacked by tons of invaders before we were brought here. Our loved ones might be in imminent danger. Might well be true. Our loved ones being in imminent danger might well be true. So my grandpa's workshop's in danger too. It's entirely possible. No way. No, 95%. The last chance. Tsubasa was at a loss for words. The possibility of her loved ones could be attacked by the invaders terrified her. I took a step closer to her and stared right into her eyes.
If you want to protect your grandpa's workshop, then there's only one thing for you to do. Find the courage to fight the invaders.
But can a coward like me do that?
Don't worry. You don't have to do it alone. We'll protect what's important to you together. So just protect us in return. Come with us.
And protect what matters most to us together.
And protect what matters most to us together.
Persuasion complete. Fighting to protect humanity and protecting my grandpa and his workshop. Can someone like me really do that? Of course you can. You don't have to do it alone. We can make it through this together. I'm not making any promises, and I'm going to need a little more time. But I won't run away from the truth or write myself off anymore. I'll think about what it is I really want and what I need to do to make it happen. Is that okay? Sure, that sounds great. Okay, and thanks, Takumi. Whew. I did what I could with Tsubasa. I'll try to work on the others now. There are 4 people left to convince: Ima, Kako, Shoma, and Gaku. Of the 4, Gaku seems the most likely to hear me out. He doesn't seem like a bad guy, maybe a little outlandish and noisy, but I'm sure I can get him on board. Okay, I'll talk to Gaku next. There's no time to waste. I grab the sandwich offering. I grabbed the sandwich offering and headed over to Gaku's room. You guys in already? I guess he just really want that sandwich. And his room is a mess. Huh? Why won't I fight? Because I'm scared, obviously. After filling up on the sandwiches Hada brought him, Goku revealed his reason why he won't fight. I mean, how is it not scary? What the hell are the invaders and monsters anyway? They're like straight from a manga. There's no way I can face them. I'd rather get kicked out of the school than have to fight them. If you get kicked out, you're guaranteed to die. Isn't it better to fight and live longer? Fight and live longer then? I'm telling you, I can't help but that I'm scared. How can all of you be fine with fighting those monsters? You're the ones that are crazy, not me. Must have a couple screws loose then. It's not like we want to fight either, but we have no choice if we want to protect what matters to us the most. If we don't defend the school, everyone in Tokorozo complex is in danger. I mean, do you have any people you care about? If we don't fight the invaders, they might be killed. People I care about? Oh, he's gonna tell me he doesn't care about anyone? I don't have anyone like that. Wait, but your family? I don't have a family. I'm an orphan who was abandoned as a baby. I worked and survived at a poor group home that took me in. I found myself falling silent. Had no idea Gaku has such a past. I see. Sorry, I didn't know. I thought you said you had brothers and sisters. Maybe they're like people at the group home or something like that. Whatever. I don't really care. Besides, being an orphan isn't all that bad. Isn't all bad. Because all I've got to do is look out for myself. I don't give a crap about the Tokyo residential complex. But are you sure? If the Tokyo residential complex goes down, everyone dies. You might not have any family, but surely you have people you don't want to see die. Hey. I told you I don't. I sure enough looking after myself. I've been like this my whole life. I'm only looking out for number one. Okay, we're done here. Go home. Wait, hold on. Just hear me out. I told you I won't fight. If you want me to risk my life so much, then bring me money. Money's the only thing I'll risk my life for. Bring me fat stacks and bills, then we'll talk. But money? Judge me all you want. I don't really care about what people say. This is how I live my life. If you're not gonna pay me, then get the heck out of here. Shoot. He with them fat stacks. Gaku pushed me right out of this room. Well, that didn't work. Seems like the only way you'll hear me out is if he actually brings him money. But nobody has money here. We were basically brought here with just our clothes on our backs. If I can't pay him money, then I'll give him some sort of gift instead. I'll have to bribe him with something else. In any case, I need to get him to open up to me. I'll try making a gift for Gaku using the gift automatic in the rec room. But we'll get him to open up to me. What's something that he wants? Something with monetary value. No point trying to think of something on my own. I'll go ask the others and see if they have any ideas. Not for Gaku. How long have I been going here? We did Tsubasa's Persuasion Mission. "45 minutes. I think I'm just gonna call it here for right now. On this episode. Just be the Tsubasa Persuasion Mission episode. And I might do another episode today. And just do that in a different episode. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. See whoever's watching this next time. Bye bye. Johnny.